Okay, in this video I want to go through and show you what I'm working on in the background to automate my Etsy store. So, like many of you, I'm pretty time poor, so I need to find a way to speed things up in order to keep up with my Etsy store. So at the moment I've pretty much have abandoned my Etsy store because everything was taking so much time to get done and I had too much on. So I homeschool my kids, I have a membership that I run, I have this Etsy store and another Etsy store, and I work as a OBM or online business manager as well, 4 days a week. So everything starts to add up, and so there's not enough time in the day to get everything done. So the only way that I could see this working was if I was to automate things a bit more. So I thought I'd take you behind the scenes and show you what I'm working on. So this is sort of my plan and where I'm up to. So I'm going to explain it as we go. And you've probably seen some of it already on my channel. So my goal is to automate as much as possible in my Etsy store. And so this is sort of where I've been mapping it out and how I've been planning it. So to start with, we come to design. And there's not much you can automate with design, and I probably wouldn't want to because this is the only real fun part of it. So I'm happy to design my own products. The other way is if you don't want to create your own products, you can use like Secret Weapon PLR and use their products or other PLR memberships so that you're getting, design bases that you can turn into your own products to sell. So that's another option as well. Then with the mockups, now that Canva have released Canva Sheets, I am automating my mockups by using the Canva Sheets with bulk create. So basically, if you've watched this video, you would already know that we can create the mockups once. We can link it to that Canva bulk mockup sheet that you set up, and then you can just keep using it over and over again. So the whole process is then automated. So anything that you create again in that same size, like for the same mock-up, you can just do it on autopilot. So that is complete, that is automated. So the mock-ups are a breeze now. So that's much easier. And then we come to the listing process. So I needed a way to automate that so it was fast. So what I did was I automated, first of all, I download my mockups from Canva into a folder. Then I just drag those images into a Google folder and it automatically puts them onto my product plan. I use AI to create the titles, tags and descriptions along with, and it's in the process of, the format that I use for my store anyway. So it all works fine. I also have automated the download instruction pages, and then it automatically takes everything that I put in that Google Sheet on my product plan and zaps it to my Etsy store. So that all just flows nicely now, really smooth. And so I've had 3 people buy that automation from me so far, and they're all using it really successfully. So if you have a store, it's not for beginners. So it's really for people that have hundreds of products or a couple hundred products in their store already. They're quite established. This will work really well for you to speed things up. So if you're at that point where you need help, this will help you. So I got to that point a little while ago, probably a couple of years ago, where I hired a virtual assistant to help me with all of this. So this sort of does away with all of that. Okay. The next thing, which is pretty exciting, is a new automation that I will be showing you very soon. Video is coming. So basically, I've got another automation that I've created, which is now driving traffic to my store from Pinterest. So it's fully automated. I do not have to touch it. The only thing that I have to do on it is update the pin templates when I want to change the pins. So let me just see if I can pull it up and I'll quickly show you what I mean. I'll just show you my Pinterest just so you can see what is happening. So if you can see here on my Pinterest account, all of these pins have been automated and they are coming directly to my account They're being created in the background. I don't have to do any of this. And as you can see, they're all starting to get traction. So I'm still in the final testing phase, but all is going really, really well. So how it's working is I have a Google Sheet with all of my products in it. So I downloaded my data from Etsy. It's all in a Google Sheet. And what happens is it is rotating through all of those listings. So starting from the top, it's going through all of the listings. It creates the pin for them using, I've got 6 different templates that it can choose from. So it picks the template. AI gives it all of the details. So AI uses my Etsy listing and my Etsy listing title, etc., to come up with a title for the actual graphic, and then a title and description and tags to add to the actual the pin when it's done. So at the moment, working really, really well. The only thing is that I'm having trouble getting it to rotate through the templates. So we are nearly complete. So final stages of testing, and then that's going to be available as well. It's I probably only have to spend an hour or 2 on it just to figure it out, and then I will be able to put together some training and be able to make that available so other people can use it as well. So the reason that you would do it this way instead of coming directly from Etsy, because I know you can do that as well, but doing it this way, you're getting the vertical pins and you're actually updating them to have more relevant information on them to help with being found in search. Because when they come through just as the Etsy listing, the SEO is different to what it is on Pinterest, and also the way people search is slightly different as well. So yeah, I think that one's a really good one, so that'll be coming in the future as well, but it's really helping me at the moment with this store, so that's exciting. Okay, so I have a future plan here as well. So one of my future plans for automating is driving traffic back to my store via email. So my plan here is that I want to have a set newsletter that I can send to people that are on my store email list weekly, and basically either shine a light on a particular product, and like you could give tips about that product, or I could, if I'm going to be listing on that store regularly, well, I could do both. I could have in there, this is what's new this week, and you can check it out here. So basically just using different strategies to drive people back to the store. And also every time I list a discount or add a sale on my store, I want something emailed to my list as well to drive them back to the store. So that's what I'm planning to do next. That's another one that's on the way in the future. Then we have customer support. So you can't automate customer support because if you do, you'll probably get flagged as being a bot. So there's no point doing it. So I can't automate it, but I have lots of saved replies. So I send thank you messages and promote my freebies that way to get people on my email list. And then I have one more thing that's sort of a future plan that I would like to work on. And so that is basically having AI help me to analyze the data in my store and, what's working, what's not, picking some trends, like seeing if there's particular products and what it is about those products that are resonating with people so that we can create more of those products. So having all of my statistics all in a Google Sheet and then having AI analyze it and sort of update our strategy as we go along, that's something that I want to work on as well. So this is sort of everything that I'm working on at the moment. I know that this isn't for everybody. Not everybody wants to have the automations in place, and that's completely fine. I just find that once you've got automations in place and they're working well, they just free up your time for so much more that you could be doing with that time. It's just such a complete difference to the way that you run your Etsy business and frees you up to do other things outside of that as well. So to me, it just made sense to go this way. And because I'd already been working with automations a lot in the past, I just thought, you know what, I'm going to figure all of this out, and then I'm going to make it available for other people as well. So that is my plan here. So if you're time poor like me and you need some automations, then you can check out this one. It's already available. This one will be coming soon, so there will be a video coming up on my channel soon to show you how it works. So that'll be in the next couple of weeks. So keep an eye out for that one if that's something that you're going to be interested in trying. But yeah, any of these other ones, I'm going to make sure that I can create them in a way that they're going to be useful to everyone else as well, and so that you can grab them if you need them. And that saves you the effort of having to figure out the automations, because let me tell you, this particular one took me weeks and weeks. So there was lots of little fiddly bits to figure out as we went. So it was quite difficult to figure out, but we got there in the end, and everything runs beautifully now, so it's great. All right. So I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what is happening, what I'm working on, and if you've got any questions or you have anything else to do with an Etsy store that you'd want to automate, let me know. I'm always interested to hear everyone's thoughts, so feel free to drop them in the comments and I'll come back to you. I'll also link the playlist in the comments as well, so if you did want to check out any of the other videos in this playlist, so automating your shop and the bulk mockups, I will drop that in the comments so you can just click through. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.